Forward. A smarter way to build sustainably. Green development rehearsers expect to scale back the natural effect of structures. So the absolute first rule is the greenest development is the development that doesn't get built. New construction almost always degrades a construction site. So not construction is preferred to green construction. The second rule is every construction ought to be as little as possible. The third rule is do not contribute to sprawl. The tendency is for metropolises to spread out in a disordered fashion. Regardless how much grass you put on your roof. Regardless how energy-efficient windows you use. Assuming you add to spread, you've crushed your motivation. Metropolitan infill destinations are like to rural greenfield locales. Chapter 1. Green Building and Sustainable Design. The possibility of a controllable change is connected to the energy emergency, especially concerning oil items, and the ascent of natural contamination during the 1970s. The U.S.'s eco-accommodating advancement came from the need and wish for all the more harmless to the ecosystem and energy-saving development techniques. There are different benefits to eco-accommodating turn of events like social, financial, and natural angles. Furthermore, current maintainability endeavors require a painstakingly thought about system for both new structures and the overhauling of old ones. This framework incorporates all eco-accommodating strategies in the improvement cycle to support cooperation among them. It is otherwise called a controllable arrangement. Green construction unites different techniques, methodologies, and abilities to decrease and eventually eliminate the unsafe effects that structures have on the climate and individuals' well-being. Utilizing sunlight-powered chargers, still and dynamic sun-oriented energy, and plants and trees with downpour gardens and green rooftops. Principles and practices of green construction. Albeit the models or advancements utilized in green improvement are continually developing and may shift starting with one region then onto the next, the fundamental rules that guide the methodology stay steady. Upgrading no less than one of these rules is the underpinning of green turn of events. Like this, with the right synergistic arrangement, separate headways in green improvement could cooperate to create a more observable, generally speaking, outcome. Something like one of these resolutions is refined by the center of green turn of events. Likewise, with the right synergistic arrangement, separate green improvement headways could cooperate to make a more recognizable joined impact. There are a ton of key stages in planning manageable structures. Characterize green development materials from neighborhood sources, cut back loads, enhance frameworks, and render nearby sustainable power. What does green construction mean? Safeguarded windows, sunlight-based fueled bubbling water warmers, and Energy Star TM, insured gear are a couple of parts of green turn of events. The cycle by which improvement and annihilation squander are arranged is comparative. The people who have participated in huge scope improvement projects, or basically visited a building site, might verify the way that how much waste created is declining. The work area is covered with broken drywall, pop containers, and extra deck materials. The junk have often been arranged into helpful and pointless stacks with little exertion. What does it connote? Decrease, reusing, and reuse are the precepts of preservation and waste administration. These three rules are kept all through a green venture. Just undertakings that can show that the greater part of the waste created during development or destruction didn't wind up in a landfill, are qualified for LEED confirmation and the related duty reserve funds. The expense of appropriately arranging and disposing of waste is higher than basically tossing many containers of waste in a garbage bin. This is an additional expense. However, it's a vital one, as additional districts request enormous stores that are possibly repaid, assuming that a foreordained amount of waste is kept out of landfills. Appropriately teaching development laborers about on-location detachment procedures can fundamentally decrease the expenses related with discarding green waste. The most common way of transforming a material into a totally new item is called reusing. Of the relative multitude of rules, it is the smallest expense, powerful, and generally inadequate. It is expensive to move squander materials to going back over offices. Reusing is better compared to discarding waste in a landfill, in spite of its shortcoming. Blacktop is produced using scrap shingles. Going back over cardboard into various sorts of paper is conceivable. Nails produced using gone back over metal can be utilized in future development projects. Prior to conveying recyclables to an office, project workers can set aside cash by arranging them in advance. A ton of rehabbers rely on found wood deck to give their tasks a classic or old-fashioned feeling. These are representations of reusing waste materials delivered in development and destruction. Reusing requires no handling of materials. Materials may habitually be sold straightforwardly from the building site. Carrying out the best and dependable green practices with cautious planning is conceivable. The issue of development squander is settled before it turns into an issue by bringing down the amount of materials required and how much waste delivered. The most pervasive waste materials on a building site are cardboard, wood, and drywall. Assuming cautious idea is given to precisely how much is required per work, diminishing waste is straightforward. This brings down costs and advances general efficiency on the building site. Efficiency is expanded through cautious preparation around the materials that are accessible. Making your current home more energy efficient. There are various simple, reasonable, and exceptionally productive ways we can make our ongoing homes all the more naturally amicable without going over spending plan. You'll be stunned at how much energy you can save by doing the easiest things. Watching out for our indoor regulators is the most essential thing we can all do. It is fundamental for possibly heat the house when you are available during the colder cold weather months. Restrict it to a base setting, for instance, in the event that you're out of the house during the normal working day. Current homes heat up decently fast, and a couple of awkward minutes while your home heats up can hugely affect your energy use and warming bill. There are a couple of basic and direct advances you can take to keep your home warm in the colder time of year. Look at your entryways and windows for drafts, and caulk them if essential. Guarantee that the walls and loft are satisfactorily protected. To guarantee your heater works at its ideal, plan routine upkeep checks. It is generally favorable to keep the indoor regulator set to 78 degrees throughout the late spring. Forced air systems utilize a ton of power and energy, so please, their utilization ought to be restricted. There are much better choices for roof fans, window fans, and standing fans. Be more clever. By shutting the draperies in general and shades, you can enormously bring down the temperature of the house during the day. Accepting you are cleaning your teeth, you ought to stop the water despite the fact that it could feel so typical and you might have heard it ordinarily. You save 4.5 gallons of water each time you brush while the water is halted. Be wiser, your water bill might also be affected by your morning shower. Simply switching your shower head to a low-flow type can save 15 to 25 gallons of water each day. Similarly, it could be a good idea to put aerators on all your faucets and install low-flow toilets. Reduce the number of plastic water bottles you use in the kitchen by adding a water filter system, like Brita, to your faucet and refilling your own reusable plastic water bottles. This will lead to fewer containers lying around. Supplant the current bright light bulbs with ones that shine. Really try to supplant as many as is reasonably possible. More than 400 pounds of greenhouse gases can be saved with just one small change. Bright lights are mostly banned in some countries. Replace any lights that aren't being used. Even though it seems so obvious, a lot of people actually leave a room with the light on. Be more clever. To think about replacing them with newer, more energy-efficient models. Not only does this make sense if you plan to stay in your home for a while, but it also does if you intend to sell it soon. Homebuyers are genuinely interested in new appliances. In any case, you will save money on your energy bill and get the best possible deal. In the unlikely event that you plan to undertake any major home renovations, upgrades, or repairs, try to explore every safe option available for the environment. Use a low, volatile organic compound paint if you plan to paint. Choose water and energy-saving devices for the showers. Select recycled or natural, eco-friendly materials, such as bamboo and fixtures, for the kitchen's counters and floors.